Hello viewers, welcome to UNC Digital class. In today's class, I am going to discuss about one tree of data structure, that is AMA tree. In AMA tree, we will see what are the different characteristics for the formation of AMA tree and how can we search a element by using AMA tree and what is the practical implementation for AMA tree. That means we will be discuss about B tree. Okay. So today let us see the AMA tree concept. A AMA tree is defined as a tree that can have more than two children. In our last video, we have already discussed about the AVL tree, binary search tree. In that lecture, we have discussed that a tree can have two child, that is one is left child and one is right child. But AMA tree is what? That define a tree which can have more than two children. That means beside left and right, this AMA tree may have more than these some children. So if AMA tree can have maximum m children, that means the number of children in a particular tree, if m, then in that case we will be called that tree as a multi-way tree of order m, or simply it is called as m-way tree. A node in AMA tree will be made up of m minus 1 key field and pointers to the children. That means if a tree is a multi-way tree of order m, then we can say that tree will be made up with m minus 1 key field, and that each and every key field will point to its corresponding children. Okay. So let us see one example of multi-way tree or m-way tree. Let us consider, suppose this is a multi-way tree of order 5. Okay. So as per our discussion of the definition of AMA tree, if a multi-way tree of order m, then it must have m minus 1 key field. Okay. So this is a multi-way tree of order 5. So you can see the number of key field in this case is m minus 1. Here m is 5. So the number of key field is 4, that is 5 minus 1, that is 4. You can see, and each and every key field will point to its corresponding children. So this is the one key field which point the child B and C, and this is the another key field which does not have any child. This is the another key field, this is another, and this is another key field. So here we can say this is a multi-way tree of order 5 having 4 key field, and each key field point to its corresponding children. Okay. So this is the example of multi-way tree, and next we will be discuss what are the different characteristics to process a multi-way tree. To make processing a AMA tree is easier, some type of constraints or order will be imposed on the key within each node. That means each node have some constraints and resulting in a multi-way search tree of order m, or you can say an m-way search tree. So what are the different conditions should a multi-way search tree will satisfy? That is, a m-way search tree is a m-way tree in which following conditions should be satisfied. That is, each node associated with m children and m minus 1 key field. That means we can say, suppose this is a multi-way tree of order 5. So this key must not exceed its key field, that is m minus 1. That means this key has m minus 1 key field, and what will be the number of children? The number of children is m children. You can see here this key has 4 key field and this key has number of children are 4 m. Each node is associated with m children and m minus 1 key field. Okay. So m children, m minus 1 key field means a tree having order 5 can have maximum m minus 1 key field and maximum m children. Then second condition is the key in each node are arranged in ascending order. That means the key those are present in that child node or in a root node, they are arranged in a ascending order. And the key in the first G children are less than the jth key. The key which are present in the jth key field. See, this is the key field which points to the child A, and A with the small from these two key values. Okay. from B and C, A is small and which is pointed by this key field. Okay, this is our third condition. The key in the first jth children are less than the jth key. And next condition is the key in the last m minus 1 jth children are higher than jth key. Okay, the next, see one example of MUA tree, that is B tree. So B tree is a specialized MUA tree that can be widely used for big success, and a B tree of order m can have at most m minus 1 keys and m children, that I have already told you. In case of MUA tree, this is the B tree is the one specialized form of MUA tree. As per the condition of MUA tree, each tree if of order m, then you can say the key at most m minus 1 keys and m children, and the same condition will be applied in case of B tree. If a B tree of order m can have at most m minus 1 keys and m children. And one main reason of using B tree is its capability to store large number of keys in a single node and large key values by keeping the highest of key relatively small. Okay, and these are the some properties of B tree. A B tree of order m contains all the properties of MUA tree. In addition, it contains some following properties. That means those properties have in MUA tree, and the same property will be executed in case of B tree, and there is some additional properties are there. Okay. So first point is every node in B tree contain at most m child. Okay. Maximum a node which is a node of a MUA tree that contain at most m children. That means more than m. If any node contain the element, then it will be a error. Every node in B tree contain at most m children. This is the first property in B tree. Second property, every node in B tree except the root node and leaf node contain at least m by 2 children. That means we are discussing about internal nodes. Okay. So every node in B tree except the root node and leaf node contain at least m by 2 children. That means if we have a tree of order 4, then all the internal nodes should contain at least m by 2 children. That means 4 by 2. That means at least 2 children will be contained by all the internal node of the B tree of order 4. Okay. Then third point, a root node must have at least 2 nodes. Okay. Root node must have 2 nodes, that is left and right node must be there. All the leaf node must be at the same level. That means whatever be the branching in the B tree, but the all leaf node of all the subtree should be ended in the same level. Okay. And it is not necessary that all node contain same number of children, but each node must have m by 2 number of nodes. Okay. So let us see one example of B tree. So this is a B tree of order 4. So in the following image, so according to our point, so first point says every node in B tree contain at most m children. So as it is of order 4, so every node contain maximum 4 children. You can see all the nodes. This is the root node contain only 1 key value. These 2 internal node contain 2 key value, and these are the leaf node contain 2 and yes 2 key values. No node in this B tree contain more than m, that is more than 4. So first condition is satisfied. Then let us see the second. Every node in B tree except the root node and leaf node contain at least m by 2 children. Okay. So every node in the B tree except the root and leaf. This is the root node, this is the leaf node. Beside this we have 2 internal nodes, and these 2 internal nodes contain at least m by 2 children. That means these 2 nodes at least 2 children. You can see this node having 3 children and this node having 3 children. So at least m by 2 means here order is 4. So they contain at least 2 children. So second condition is also satisfied. Let us see the third. Root node must have at least 2 nodes. You can see this is the root node and this root node contain at least two nodes. One is the left node and one is the right node. Third condition is also satisfied. Let us see the fourth condition. All the leaf node must be at the same level. See, the leaf node of these internal nodes are ended at the same level, as well as the leaf node of the right subtree also ended at the same level of the left subtree. So, we can say the fourth condition is also satisfied. All the leaf nodes are ended at the same level. Okay. Then fifth, it is necessary that all node contain same number of children, but each node must have m by 2 number of nodes. Okay. All node contain same number of children, but each node must have m by 2 children. Okay. You can see all the nodes, that means this node, all the nodes contain at least two children or 2 number of keys, and all are of at least m by 2 children. This contain m by 2, this also contain m by 2. Here m is 4, so m by 2 means 4 by 2, that is 2. So, they are contain at least 2 children, as well as they contain same number of children. So, this is the B tree of order 5 and satisfy all the properties of B tree. While performing some operations on B tree, any property of B tree may violate such number of minimum children a node can have. To maintain these properties of B tree, we may split the node or we may join the node. That means, if when we form a B tree or when we insert the node into the B tree, if any property of B tree is violated, then in that case we may split a particular node or we may join the two nodes. Okay. So, next we will be see different operations in B tree. So, first operation in B tree is searching. So, we know that searching means what? Searching is B tree is similar to search in binary search tree, because we know that in B tree the nodes are arranged in a ascending order. So, searching is similar to binary search tree. For example, if we search an element or an item 49 in the B tree, then how the search process is going on. So, the process will be follow the following steps. So, first we will be compare 49. So, this is our B tree. Suppose we want to search the node 49. So, 49 will first compare with the root node. Compare the item 49 with root node, that is 78. Okay. Since it is less from 78, hence it moves for the left subtree. Okay. Again that will be compare with. So, this is our tree and we will be search. Searching in B tree is similar to the binary search tree. We know that in case of B tree, the nodes are arranged in a ascending order. So, we can say the sorting process of B tree is similar to binary search tree. For example, if we search for an item 49 in the following tree, this is the tree, you can see this is the tree, and in this tree we will be search the node 49, this one. Okay. And for this, what is the process for searching this? So, in the first step we will be compare 49 with the root node 78. Okay. And we see that 49 is less from 78. So, as per our discussion, the searching process is similar to binary search as it is less from 78. So, the search is go for the left subtree. Okay. So, compare the item 49 with the root 78. Since 49 is less than 78, hence move to the left subtree. And since 40, again when we go for the left subtree, we have two nodes, that is 40 and 56. Again compare 49 with these two nodes. So, 49 will be reached in between 40 and 56. Okay. That means we can say 49 will be present in this node maybe. Okay. So, what will be the search process? Since 49 is less from 30 and greater from 56, so traverse the right subtree of 40. Okay. So, we will be go for the right subtree of 40 or left subtree of 56, but as we are searched from left subtree or the nodes those are present in the B tree are in ascending order. So, we will be search 49 at the right subtree of the node 40. Okay. So, when we go for the right subtree, we will get the two nodes, that is 45 and 49. Okay. So, 49 is greater from 45. So, move to the right, again compare 49 and match is found and written. Okay. So, first we will be compare 49 with 45. So, as 49 is greater from 45, so move to the right and again compare 49. When you compare 49, we will find the match and return the result. Okay. So, searching in a B tree depends upon the height of the tree, and the search algorithm takes of order log n time to search any element in B tree. Okay. So, this is our searching process. Then comes for the insertion operation. So, insertion are done at the leaf node level. The following algorithm to be followed in order to insert an item in B tree. So, first we will be traverse the B tree in order to find the appropriate leaf node at which the node can be inserted. That means whenever we go for inserting a node, so first compare the node with the root node. That means we will be insert the node at the leaf node, so that we will be traverse the B tree in order to find the appropriate leaf node at which the node can be inserted. So, first compare with the root node, then again if it will be less, then go for the left subtree insertion. If it will be greater, then go for the right subtree insertion. Then if a leaf node contain m-1 keys, that means when we get the appropriate position for the node which is to be inserted, then check whether the leaf node contain less than m-1 keys, because this is our properties or condition for B tree, that a node can contain maximum m-1 keys. M is the order of the B tree. If it contain less than m-1 keys, then we can insert the element in increasing order. Okay. Else, if the leaf node contain already m-1 keys, that means there is no space for the insertion of the new node, then follow the following steps. That means if the node contain less than m-1 keys, the insertion procedure is very simple. But if the node contain already m-1 keys, then follow the following steps. So, insert the new element in increasing order of the element. So, simply insert that node in the increasing order, and when we insert the node in the increasing order, we can see the node contain maximum keys from its capacity. So, in that case, we will be split that node into two nodes at the median. From the mid, we will be split that node and we will form another two node, and again push that median element up to its parent node. Okay. And if again the parent node also contain m-1 number of keys, then again split that parent node and move the median element to its super parent nodes. Okay. By following the same step, we will be move the median element to its next parent nodes. Okay. So, this let consider this is our B tree of order 5. So, as it is a B tree of order 5, so each node can contain maximum m-1 keys, that is maximum 4 keys. Okay. So, we want to insert the node 8. So, first compare 8 with 60. As it is less from 60, so go for the left subtree. Then again we will get another two node in another two key in this node, that is 29 and 32. So, 8 is less from 29. So, again go for the left subtree of 29. So, again we will go for the left subtree of the node 29, and in the left subtree the leaf node, we know that the insertion procedure is done at the leaf node. So, we will get the appropriate position for the node 18. Okay. Then again see the ascending order of or the increasing order of the keys. So, 8 is greater from 3, then go for the right. Again 5 is less from 8, then again go for right. Again we will get the key 10 which is greater from 8. So 8 will be inserted at this position, that means in between 5 and 10. But you can see the node contain already m minus 1 keys, that is the maximum key of the node. So when we insert the node 18 in this position, the mid element, the node will be split and the mid element will move to its parent node. Okay. And when we insert 8 according to its increasing order or ascending order, so 8 will be the mid element or median element. So the node will be split into 2 nodes, and as 8 is the mid element or median element, so that will be moved to its corresponding parent node, that means move to this node. And the 2 split nodes are, one is 3, 5 and one is 10 and 23. Okay. So after insertion, you can see when we insert 8, the node now contain 5 keys which is greater than 4 keys. Therefore, split the node from the median, that is 8, and push it up to its parent node as shown as follows. Okay. 8 will be moved to the parent node and this node will be split into 2 nodes. Okay. See, 8 is moved to its parent node, as 8 is less from 29, so it will be inserted at the left side of the 29, and the 2 nodes, those are split by the insertion of the node 8, that is 3 and 5 is one node, and 10 and 23 is another node. Okay. So this is all about your MUA tree and one special form of MUA tree, that is B tree. And by using B tree, how can we search the element which is similar to its the binary search tree procedure, and by using B tree we can also insert the new node in that tree, and but we must satisfy the properties of B tree when we insert a particular key to its particular node. So this is all about your B tree, and next class we will be see more about B tree. So till then keep watching. Thank you.